When it comes to overseas travel in a global pandemic, the unpredictability is enough to put anyone off. But now some clarity about who can go where and what the consequences will be. But it's all too late for tour operators like Fiona Charrington. This summer is pretty much a write-off.
We need to know that the decisions taken now stay in place to give people the confidence to book and to know that they're not worrying from the moment they do book that the holiday is going to be taken away from them at the last minute or while they're away.
In the latest government update, France is back on the straightforward amber list, with travellers no longer needing to quarantine on return. Sarah Andrews is delighted. She's off to the Pyrenees for a cycling holiday next week and was ready to cancel if she'd had to self-isolate when she got back.
Brilliant. That's just exactly the news we wanted to hear, because it just means we can go, we can not worry about what we have to do when we get back, that we're both doubly vaccinated, so we can come home and then get straight back to work.
Relief too for passengers bound for Greece and Spain after speculation holidaymakers would need to quarantine on return. But passengers heading to Spain are given the rather vague advice to get a PCR lab test where possible before heading home, instead of a more simple lateral flow test.
In 2019, before COVID changed everything, 18 million people from the UK headed to Spain and 10 million to France. Hardly surprising that every announcement is so eagerly awaited.
Other changes coming in from Sunday include Austria, Germany and Norway, among others, going on the government's green list, while India, Bahrain, Qatar and the UAE will be moved from red to amber, and destinations including Mexico and La Reunion being added to the red list. The Prime Minister says he understands what's at stake.
I know how important holidays are to people. People think about them, they save up for them. People yearn to go abroad this year. I totally get that. We've got to balance that against the need to protect our country against the influx of new variants.
With costly testing, form filling and constant speculation about lists, braving any overseas trip takes some determination. But at least travellers finally have a clearer idea whether or not their summer holiday can go ahead. Emma Birchley, Sky News.